Alright, I'm going to do another morning routine. This time we're going to do it a little bit different. We're just going to get the heart rate up a little bit. So I've got lots to do today, so I'm going to get warm, going to get my body moving. Still trying to focus on mobility and things like that, but we're just going to go through some really basic things that I would do. Alright, so we're going to start just with the wrist, getting them rolling. So not stretching as much as I normally do. Like I said, I want to get movement. And then so once we do the wrist, get the wrist warm. So you're just trying to move around. Everything's a little bit quicker. And same thing with the elbows. Same thing you'd normally do when you go to a gym workout, when you want to, start doing a bit more heavy exercise. I'm just going to get the whole body moving. So shoulders, so rolling all the way back. We're still trying to get that stretch. So opening our shoulders up as much as we can, back the other way. So it's really good to get the body moving. When we have a lot on in the day, the more we get the body moving first thing in the morning, the easier it is. Alright. So swapping ways. Again, these only take you 5 minutes, but they add a lot to your day. Again, get the body twisting. When we do this one, it's very important not to try to force ourselves back. Really dangerous if we try to do it really quickly and really strong, we can hurt our back. So it's just nice and relaxed, getting the body just twisting. Awesome. Alright, so same thing, this time we're going to get a bit of sideways movement into the spine. So the spine usually does one or two things. It opens and closes, or it twists. So we want to try to get both ranges of motion. So coming hand up and then reaching over. So again, hand up, reaching over. Again, this isn't one we're trying to force. We don't need to force stretching. So usually when you stretch gently, it's a lot better for your mobility than trying to really overstretch, because all that happens is we just injure ourselves. Alright. And then we're going to do one more with the spine, so we're going to get bending. So just coming down to our toes. When we do this one, we don't want to just drop our whole body weight. We want to slowly just curl down. So try and get our chest to our knees first. So curling down, chest to our knees, and then we can extend out. And so it's a very big range difference than if I'm just dropping down and trying to reach forward. So chest down, curl in, stretch out. I'm just doing this a couple of times. Again, my aim today is to get more movement, to get the heart rate up a little bit, not just to stretch out. And I'll show you a little bit of both, and there's different reasons why you do one over the other, but doing anything in the morning is still better than nothing. So, awesome. And obviously go to your level 2. If anything like this hurts, don't do it, or do an adapted version of it. Alright, next thing, we're going to get the hips moving and rotating. So one of our big problems with our hips is we don't often have any rotation out. A lot of our day-to-day is just forward marching. We don't ever really, we sit down, we stand up, we walk. Very rarely in today's society are we moving our legs out. And we need to get that rotation of the hip. It really helps to open up our back, open up our hips, get our legs moving a lot more freely. So all we're going to do, bring one leg up, coming out, and around. Same on the other side, out, and around. Just doing it a couple of times. Like I said, getting the heart rate up a little bit more today. And when I'm doing this, so I'm trying to keep my feet mostly straight. So I do turn them a little bit, but not much. So I'm putting a little bit of sideways pressure on. It's very minimal, and that's just for more balance. This one's really hard. It's sometimes a little bit easier to bring your feet out first, and that way you have that little bit more stability. Yeah, so just getting them moving. Then we're going to go same the other way, so starting out and trying to pull in. And you're even coming slightly across your body. So coming out and coming slightly in. So coming across our body. Because yeah, we definitely need to get a lot more complex movements in our day-to-day life. Our body is meant to move. One of the worst things we can do for our body is not do anything. We decline so quickly when we don't move at all. Alright. Next one, just going to drop into squats. So really simple, go as far as you can. Use the bed if you have to, use anything if you want to, have that base behind you. And so feet forward, arms straight. If this hurts the knees, don't do it. And you're just calming down. My squatting flexibility isn't as great as it should be. So if you can get all the way to the ground, awesome. Again, just getting the heart rate up, getting the knees moving, getting the body moving fully. Awesome. I'm not trying to go hard. I'm not doing it with weight or anything like that. This is just purposely to get moving. Again, especially in our culture, not something we do very often unless we're going to the gym or we're training or doing sport. So, the more you keep your body moving, the longer it's going to move for you. Alright, last one, just going to get the ankles moving a bit as well. So if you need to balance, use a wall, door, whatever. You're just coming up, pointing the toes, and flexing. So coming out, so your leg is extending, your toes are pointed, and then you're coming up to a flex. So kicking up, your ankles up, kicking up, ankles up, kicking up, ankles up, kicking up, ankles up. A couple more times. Sometimes that might start to cramp the quads. If it does, give it a bit of a break, but it's just because we're switching them on so much. It's not too big of a deal. But like I said, if it does cramp, give it a break, that's fine. You don't have to do this one a lot. It's a lot harder movement. You can do this one right at the ground too. So go up as high as you can. So you can do it literally just like that too. Like I said, you can adapt pretty much all of these exercises. And so, yep. Now our body's nice and relaxed, it's moving, the blood's pumping, we can start our day.